How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Want to thank you guys for coming in. Morgan, George, I see you guys. How you guys doing? That Perfect Dark music is fantastic. I agree. You know, I was just thinking of like what kind of video game music I could play today, you know, and Perfect Dark came to mind. So that's probably what's going to be in the background for the stream, anyway. As I do Borderlands, and then potentially do some RE5 after. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, you know, with that. I may switch it up further into the stream, but. Excuse me. Just chowing on some nuts before I turn on my mic. Make sure I swallow those down first. That sounds dirty, but you know, just some peanuts, you know. Some what are these again? Honey roasted peanuts. Anyway, let me put myself up on the screen here. There we go. I feel like I don't know if it's just me. Is the webcam like slow? Is it like laggy looking? Because for some reason when I turned on my webcam today, like the brightness was like cranked all the way up to the max, and I had to adjust settings that I normally wouldn't have to adjust, and now it feels like the webcam is kind of laggy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just being weird for some reason. I don't know, but hopefully it's okay. At least over on my end, it looks laggy. As long as it's fine for you guys. You're doing good. I've been pretty tired, though, because I had a doctor's appointment. And it took a goddamn eternity for me to get back home. I also had to wake up early. Oh, man. I hate waking up early. I'm just not a morning person, you know? But yeah, man, I know how that'd be for sure. Getting up early for like a doctor appointment and it taking absolutely forever. Yeah, that's never fun. I'm glad you're back though. Made a lot of progress. In Ocarina. Sorry, one of the nuts is stuck in my throat. Happens every time, man. Every time I have nuts. You'll love my nuts. Didn't they cancel the new Perfect Dark game? The reboot? I swear I heard that they did. Let's see, I made a lot of progress in Ocarina of Time today. I got all the big pose. Got the golden scale from the fishing pond, and now I've made it to the fire temple. There you go, man. Are you gonna try to 100% it again? Do you usually like 100% Ocarina of Time every time you play through it, or? But man, the sheer dedication, dude. Like I've actually, I mean, I am wearing the Ocarina of Time shirt. I've actually been kind of wanting to get back to Zelda. I've been kind of feeling it again. I wanna do some. I'm gonna start Twilight Princess for the first time. I say for the first time. I've technically played it in the past, but I've never really gotten that far in it. Like, don't you start in some sort of village or something? Like, I don't think I've ever really gotten past the village. I mean, I kind of remember fighting these like werewolves, so maybe I did. I don't know if it was like werewolves. I just remember going through the spooky forest, so I guess I kind of did get out of the village. But yeah, I don't really remember anything after that. So for me, it's going to be like a whole new thing, you know? That was forever ago that I experienced it, so. But dude, I actually just got the Metroid Prime trilogy set up on my Steam Deck, which was really easy to do. Because I use Emu Deck on there, and I guess Prime Hack was already set up, which I guess is just this altered version of Dolphin that just, you know, is meant to run the Prime trilogy specifically. And it was like literally like all I had to do was just drag and drop the ROM into the folder, and that was it. It was all pretty much set up for me. But yeah, I'm excited to do some of that, you know, because I've been wanting to go through the third Prime game before Prime 4 comes out at the end of this year. So yeah, I don't know if have you heard of the Prime Hack, George? Is that how you played Prime originally? Because I know you said you've played it before. I don't know if that was just through Dolphin though. You do every Zelda game. Yeah, you always 100% it. Even like 100% like your first playthroughs too. See, I'm the kind of guy that loves to go back and 100% the game like on a second playthrough, you know? That just makes more sense. Oh, you played it on Dolphin. So you should try the Prime Hack, dude. You should look into that. I mean, from the controls that I use on the Steam Deck, you know, it felt great. I mean, this was I hadn't, you know, tried Metroid Prime 3 because that one like is exclusively like a Wiimote based game. So I don't know how that's gonna go. But I did boot up Prime 1 and messed around a little bit, and it was awesome. Felt great, ran smoothly, looked good. I think it has like HD textures and everything. Like, it's worth checking out. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Enough dilly-dallying. I tend to do that a lot. My girlfriend says I dilly-dally too much, which I do. I mean, before the stream even, I was like, it took me forever to get ready. Okay, Borderlands. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do Borderlands for a little bit, and then maybe switch to RE5 again? I don't know. All I know is I want to do a little bit of armory farming, I think. Maybe some Chromax farming this stream. Also, I want to... The first thing I want to do is... Did I even switch? Yeah, I did. Okay. The first thing I want to do is go to Lockdown Palace and go through there, because I was going to do that last stream, you know, but I never got to, so pretty sure like the game crashed by the time I finally got there, because of course I was dilly-dallying, you know, messing around and shit, which was a lot of fun, but I didn't actually get to explore Lockdown Palace and go through there like I wanted to, so we're gonna do that first, and then we're probably gonna go to the armory, maybe do some Cromrax. I don't know, we'll see. Also, is the volume too loud for the music? I feel like I kind of have it up a little higher than normal. So let me know if I need to turn it down at all, because again, I want it to be audible, but not like, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be too audible, if that makes sense. I want it to be more like in the background, right? Because that's what it should be. It's just background music. Hopefully though, this soundtrack also won't get me a copyright claim or something. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I played the soundtrack, or was it the Perfect Dark Zero soundtrack, several streams ago, and I can't remember if how that went. So, volume's alright. You think everything sounds good on your end? Cool. Thanks for letting me know, guys. We're just gonna go into Mordecai again, because that's what I was doing before. Basically just picking up where we left off before, you know? Kind of like a part 2 to that. What other games are coming out at the end of this year? Is there anything coming out? I mean, I know there's Prime 4, but I'm trying to think. Other big releases that I'm excited about. I think a lot of them come out next year, like Resident Evil 9. You know what I was really excited for that I didn't get to play or haven't got to play yet because it's, well, it got pushed back. Is Mina the Hollower by Yacht Club Games, the creators of Shovel Knight games. They're kind of making their own, almost like Zelda-like. You know, more like in the fashion of, you know, the older Zelda games. Like you know, like the overhead view, you know? Like, more akin to like A Link to the Past, for example. Those kind of Zelda games. But yeah, it was going to originally come out the end of October, and they pushed it back. And there's no real definitive release date, so you know, it's got me a little worried, but
what's the situation?
I'm definitely good with them delaying the game if it needs to be, you know, if it's not done. Let's see, what was I doing? I feel like the music is a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a titch. It's at least a little too loud for me. Alright, there we go. You're looking forward to Black Ops 7, George? Oof. What makes you excited about that? Sorry, I'm just... I'm a Call of Duty hater, at least when it comes to the newer Call of Duty games. I mean, I love, like, you know, like the original Black Ops. Basically, any Call of Duty after Ghosts, that's kind of when I stopped caring as much. I mean, I did kind of come back and do a little bit of Black Ops 3 for the zombies and all that, but... And I guess technically did Infinite Warfare for the campaign and zombies, but outside of that, that's really it. What the fuck was I doing? Oops. God, I am just spacey tonight. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh, you're not actually looking forward to it. You just know it releases. Okay. I thought you were saying you were looking forward to it for some reason. I mean, I'm not, like, gonna, you know, gonna judge. Like, even if you were. But... Yes. Ah! Yes! No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the, retreat. But yeah, Mina the Hollower. Hopefully that comes out before the end of the year. Although I'd understand, you know, if they need to push it back more, but... God, what else, man? I know there's a bunch of games coming out that I'm looking forward to. I just cannot think right now. Bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. Oh, dude, yeah, World War, man. Did I ever talk about how I recently replayed that game on, was it like last month? Dude, like I hadn't played World at War, at least the campaign, since I was like a kid. You know, I've done a lot of zombies since then, but like the campaign I haven't really touched in a while. God damn it, man. But man, dude, the holy shit, is it insane, especially coming back to it as an adult. You know, because when I first played it, I was a kid. And I just don't think I fully grasped, like, the seriousness of the campaign, you know, the tone and everything. Because coming back to it, it's just like, wow. It's so good. Like, I miss when Call of Duty used to actually be, like, kind of a serious game, you know? game series. Because now it's just, I mean, it's really just lost all of its, you know, it's not even like Call of Duty anymore, you know? It's just some other beast entirely, you know? Oh god. These fucking Lance pros, man. God damn it. Is this even... Yeah, of course it's blocked off, so of course I can't even... Fuck you guys, honestly. How did I even... Did I, like, crash into the... I must have just crashed or something, and... I don't even remember. Clearly I was ejected from my vehicle and had to fight those things, so that's fun. Or maybe I got out because I was like, yeah, I think the vehicle's about to blow up or something, I don't know. Black Ops 2, yeah. Yeah, Black Ops 2 is awesome. I enjoyed Ghost to an extent when it came out. I really liked Extinction. Does anybody remember that? Extinction? Extinction mode? Now that was cool. Now every game just has to have zombies in it, man. It's kind of crazy. Like, how many iterations of zombies do we even have? You know? And I love zombies, man, but like... Come on, you know? I don't know why I'm even bothering with these guys right now. Let's just fucking run! Oh my god. I'm so dead. I need some... Oh, dude, this track, man. So good. This whole OST is fantastic. Oh, boy. Fucking Rocketeers, of course. Why? There we go. At least this thing is shredding these guys up, you know, that's good. Just go, fucking go. This is where I need the lay laps. Where is the lay laps? Pretty sure I have that on this character, don't I? I do. Speed through here. I miss when they can't, I know, when it was a focus point, exactly, man. Now it is just an afterthought. It's like when I mistakenly booted up Modern Warfare 2, like the new Modern Warfare 2. You know, just because I was fucking tired one night and I was just, I don't know what I was thinking doing that, but I was curious. You know, it was on Game Pass. I was like, well, why not? We'll see how bad this is. We'll see how much of a train wreck this is. And I just love how I get to the main menu and, like, for one, the UI, man, is just cluttered as hell. And I just love how the single player is, like, tucked all the way to the right almost, so you have to scroll all the way over. That just goes to show how much of an afterthought it is, man. Even in the fucking menu, they're just like, well... Because, you know, nobody cares about the single-player campaigns anymore, man. I don't really see people get, like... Like, I don't know if it's just the... Like, this new generation of Call of Duty players, or what, or if people just gave up on caring, but... I don't really see many people talk about the single player in these games anymore, man. Like, it's always about Warzone. It's always about the multiplayer. Like, I never see the single player brought up ever, hardly. Like, nobody gives a fuck or something, which is really sad. Like, even the community thinks it's, you know, the players think it's an afterthought, too. I'm not even sure if that's just because the game treats it like that, though. You know what I mean? I think it's just... Even in the minds of these players, it's just like, I don't give a fuck. Just let me jump into a match of Warzone or whatever, you know? Any of those white guns? White guns. Dude, if I'm gonna fucking fail this... Oh my god, it reminds me of last stream, dude. Getting up to this place was, like, unnecessarily tedious. I mean, I made it more tedious. I didn't, you know, actually use this ramp. At first, I was doing all sorts of other weird shit to get up there, which didn't pan out. But then I used the ramp and it was pissing me off. Okay, we're up. We're good. Oh, boy. See, look at this shit, man. What the f... Calm down. Calm down. What was that, though? Now where the hell am I? My lord. Okay. I swear this game just is trying everything in its power, dude. To just, you know, it does not want me to get to lockdown balance. This is where a fast travel... That fast travel mod would be really nice, actually. Because fuck this. Normally I could get this... You know, it's not even just this ramp. Like, as you saw, I got up there and, like... The physics just... I don't even know what happened. Something similar happened in my last stream, too. Like, I think I was going up this ramp right here, and I somehow flew off the side. Like, how? How does that even happen? Whoa! Like, what the hell was that? I mean, that was cool. But what the fuck? Okay. Let that recharge. The super rare ones. I don't. You talking about the bloodless? I don't have any of those. I used to. Well... Yeah. Technically, I should still actually have it. I just need to talk to TCD. Have him give me the... Because I actually lost it. But the only way I actually got that was from him giving it to me, so I've never actually found one before. I want to, though. Although, unfortunately, with the Ultimate Loot mod, as it is right now, you can't find Bloodless, which is really unfortunate. I hope that gets fixed, because... I love Bloodless. I know TCD doesn't, you know, want Bloodless to exist anymore. For whatever reason. He has a reason for that. I don't know why. But I hope, you know... I hope this mod ends up supporting those weapons. Okay, fuck... Because for whatever reason, if you have the Bloodless file installed and you try to run this mod, the game crashes. I don't know why that is, but it just... I think it's just too much for the game to handle at that point. Same goes with some of the dialogue files. So, like, for example, if I spawned my Myriad, he wouldn't say anything, because the dialogue doesn't exist. I think that has to do with editable base maps. I think editable base maps is just... really unstable. Sleep's trying to figure out a way to get the mod to work without it. I really liked Extinction. Never played any of the DLC though. I think I did check out all the DLC maps for Extinction. The last couple of them though, I don't really remember too much. I don't think I got far, but I liked them. They were all cool. I remember playing the, you know, the main kind of first map that came with the game a lot, but I need to get back to that. Would you guys like to see an Extinction stream? I don't even know, like, how I feel about even streaming Call of Duty, to be honest. Even if it's like one of those games, like the older ones. Oh boy! Get in here. I guess I did stream Black Ops Zombies like not that long ago, so. Oh my god, this freaking... Come on, man. I don't know why I'm even using... Oh! Is that... I don't know if that was a one-shot. I think think if it was a one-shot, he would have like exploded in giblets and stuff. Look at that rocket launcher that dropped though. Yeah, I don't think ooh, that reminds me, shit. I wanted to turn that on. Oh well. Forgot to turn on the Vault Hunter challenges thing. Yeah, what am I doing, man? I need to let me switch up my loadout here. It's very tempting to use the Bone Duster right now for this area. It's very close quarters. We're gonna use the flat cannon. I mean, a lot of these guys are just fucking shieldless, right? We'll keep the obliterator. What about this? Sure. And then what's another like Iridian we can whip out? Supernova? Is this that flamethrower? Because I kind of want to whip that out. If it is, I think it is. Yeah. Is there a place where you can get Willow gun coated for the mod? You might have to clarify what you mean there. I feel like this thing would be pretty good on Lilith. With her Iridian Proficiency class mod. Which I don't know if I'll ever find one of those, but... Man, this thing could be better. Oh my lord. Not as powerful as I had hoped. But it's still a lot of fun to use. Maybe I just have a shitty version of it, you know, shit parts or something. Oh yes, there we go. Here, let's get out the old flak cannon now. This will fuck him up. See, I play way too aggressively. I like, you know, this is why Brick is such a good character for me. With how like up close and personal and aggressive I play in this fucking game. And just like FPS games in general. Which is why shotguns are my favorite weapon type in FPS games. For that very reason. Because I'm such a big fan of being in people's faces, you know. Satisfaction abound. I don't know if you can get weapon codes for the mod, but I think there is a checklist. What I would recommend doing is actually joining my Discord server, King Ruby. There should be a link in the description of the stream. Join that and kind of ask around on there. There's a... Oh boy. They'd know more about that than me. Nice. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'd get ghosts again if they weren't still trying to... I know, man. It's ridiculous. Like, they're still trying to charge an exorbitant amount for, like, these older Call of Duty games. And even when they're on sale, it's not even that good of a deal, usually. Like, I've actually been wanting to... Hold on, what am I even using for my grenade? I'll just retreat. Can these guys get up here? Oh my god. Oh, no. was gonna say, like, it'd be kind of funny if they couldn't get up here. Let's try this out. Shatter grenades. Have I ever used one of these? Okay, that looks new. I don't think I have. Oh god. Try this thing out. Better run! There we go. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I need to get some more graphic tees. Been wearing the same ones for a while now. Oh god. I really want to get like a Hollow Knight shirt, you know, it'd be awesome. I'd love to talk Hollow Knight spoilers, but I don't know, like, if I should probably still wait on that, you know? I feel like it still may be too soon to talk about that. What do you guys think, though? Man, the mag size on this is awesome. I know you guys can't see it, but it's massive. And this is SNS after all. And a weird placement for a chest. Wait a minute, I do not remember. Hold on. Why do I not remember the chest being here before? The Steve chest. That's interesting. Usually it's like up there. Or isn't it like over here? Can't it be over here? That's interesting. I guess it could be right there. It's kind of a weird spot. Like, as you can see, it's clipping into this a little bit, like the ground. Did I ever... Hold on, I think I got the chest up here. Go check. I think Ghosts is overhated. You know, I mean, there are definitely some problems with Ghosts, you know, but... That game got so much flack when it came out. It's just funny to look back on that, you know, considering what we have now, you know? Like, look at the state of Call of Duty now. Like, that shit looks like Ghosts looks like a fucking masterpiece compared to what we have now. I don't think we realize how good we got it. And I'm not saying Ghosts is like a fantastic Call of Duty game. There's definitely things to criticize about it, but again, compared to what we have now, it's like... Yeah. It's funny how that works, huh? Like, Ghost is actually aged kind of well. Like, it you know, you'd think it would have aged poorly, but no, it's aged actually kind of well. Funnily enough. Ah! Oh, there we go. Oh! Come on, get the proc. Ooh, I want to use it on these guys. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Let's try this grenade out. Some more... I don't know if that's even doing jack. Shit, that's not really doing too much, is it? You'd think it would do more damage. It's like a giant Iridian mortar that I'm throwing from my fucking... my hands. Oh, boy. Okay! Oh my god! Just this fucking body, his torso just comes sliding across the floor towards me. Look at all this loot, man. Yeah, what? What happened to that? Oh, you bitch. You are one lucky son of a bitch to have survived those. Due to dumbass collision. God, this game's collision pisses me off sometimes. Come on. If I have one thing to say that I hated about this game, it's a fucking collision, man, of, like, explosive projectiles. Come on! Alright, let's stop being dumb here and just shoot him in the head. Glitching through that. Bone Shredder. 6.9 fire rate. Nice. I know it moves around. I don't remember it being there in that spot particularly. Maybe maybe I'm just forgetting. Probably am. I just don't normally see it there. I normally see it in those, I think the other couple spots it spawns, but not that spot. It's kind of a weird spot for it, I feel like. A little awkward. Ooh, look at that. Y-axis in the vendor. That's cool. I need to be checking these vendors more, man. Take Ghost over Black Ops 3. I mean, honestly though, like, outside of zombies in Black Ops 3, the game kind of is not that great. Campaigns, eh. Multiplayer fucking sucks, in my opinion. The only thing I like about Black Ops 3 is the zombies. And even then, the zombies is, like, not the best version of zombies. There's actually a lot I don't like about some of the maps. I actually mainly really like the Chronicles DLC in that game, and the fact it has workshop support. Because that's when zombies started to lean heavily into, like, you know, maps that are, you know, focused on, like, the Easter eggs and everything, rather than just surviving against hordes of zombies. Just basically when it got way too complicated, you know. Like, I'm one of the people who loves, like, the original Call of Duty World at War zombies, or Black Ops 1 zombies, or even Black Ops 2 zombies to an extent. Because they weren't overly complicated. You know, I guess Black Ops 2 is kind of where it started, but... like, you can jump into a map, you don't really have to think about it, you know, you just kill zombies, you try to survive for as long as you can. There are some Easter eggs and things, you know, but, like, compare that to, I don't know, booting up a map in Black Ops 3. What's the first map called again? Shadows of Evil? Is that what it's called? Booting that up and just being so overwhelmed. Like, every time I start that map, even though I've done the, you know, I've gotten to Pack-a-Punch and everything, you know, which, by the way, is a really unnecessarily convoluted process. Like, even just getting to Pack-a-Punch in those maps are just, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So many steps. I don't know if that's a hot take. It probably is. Because, you know, I'm full of them, but... even my girlfriend who, you know, I mean, she... you know, I just introduced her to Call of Duty Zombies, like... I guess shortly after we met, so, like, probably, like, yeah, 5 or 6 years ago, but... she hasn't played every map. But when we do play, like, the newer maps, she doesn't like them, you know? Because she just wants to go in and, like, just kill zombies and just survive and not have to do all these things. Because, like... yeah, it's really annoying. Come on. I'm trying to get the... do I still have the kill switch? No, I don't. Come on. Get it going. My lord. Let it kind of build up. Hold on. I feel like if you just not shoot for a second. Ah! Later. Oh my god. What? Just proc. Please. Jesus, man. Talk about horrible luck. I'm just gonna kill him at this point. Wow, okay. That's okay. That's annoying. Oh well. Sure, I'll take it. That's the reason I only use bouncing Betty grenades twice in a playthrough. Both times to take out the destroyer, and then they're gone forever. Contact grenades for life. For me, it was always transfusion grenades. Those are my favorite. Just having that heal, yeah, extra heal. It's nice. Or longbows. Longbows are pretty fucking cool too. Just putting this out there. Black Ops 3 added microtransactions to zombies. Yeah, that also takes some points off. I agree. I hate that. I hate that shit. I hate the gobblegums, by the way. I mean, I do like the idea of gobblegums, but like the fact that they are basically, you know, the microtransactions as well is annoying. Like, yeah, you can unlock some, but there's also like really game-breakingly overpowered ones that you can just straight up buy, which is kind of stupid. And I don't even know why you'd ever buy them, because you could just craft them, you know, like, I mean, I've never purchased any. I don't understand the appeal of that either, but whatever. I don't even like they're worth fucking buying, you know? It's just like you're buying cheat codes, essentially. Like, oh, let's get all the perks at the start of the map or something, you know, like, which doesn't even sound that fun. But even if I was gonna do that, like, I'll just earn it, you know? Let's see, what was I doing? What was I doing? I was doing something. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Brilliant. Oh! Oh, I was... I picked up something. That's what it was. Scroll all the way down. How do I not get bored of this game? Honestly, the mods, man. The mods really help out. They've added, like, a lot of replay value to this game. For me. I'm sure I'd still be playing it, though, regardless, but... probably not as much, honestly. Like, just having the Arsenal and the Iridian Overhaul mods just adds an insane amount of replay value to this game. That's why if you play on PC, I would highly recommend checking them out. And then, you know, of course, the Ultimate Loot mod when that comes out. Which just basically merges those two mods and, like, adds a couple others in there and makes it so all the stuff can drop from, like, any loot source rather than just enemies. Which is like how, for example, you saw that custom grenade mods in the vendor earlier. That's from the Ultimate Loot mod. Normally you wouldn't be able to have that happen. I'm hoping these lance chests at the end of this will give me something cool. Let's hope. Come on! Oh my god. See if that'll... I don't know if it's just these guys are super tanky or what. What about just the regular... Okay, so those are the punks. Get fucked up pretty hard from that. I do feel like these enemies are generally more tanky just because they don't have shields, you know, so it kind of makes sense. They make up for that with just their beefiness. But yeah, that is a question I do get sometimes, like, how am I not bored of this game? Like, why am I still playing this game? Like, you know? It's just a fucking... I love this game, man. It's so good. Speaking of transfusion, I guess we'll keep that. Also, I've noticed, like, Jolts Dude has been posting videos like where he's like, I don't know if he's necessarily like critiquing Borderlands 4. I mean, you know, just videos where he's kind of concerned about the state of the game and the new content coming out and stuff. And I guess critiquing, like, for example, the Halloween event, because I heard that was terrible. But you know, the game's kind of... You know, it's bad when Jolt starts doing shit like that. You know, I'm sure he's... I wouldn't blame him if he goes back to Borderlands 2 soon. Like, now that the hype has settled down, you know, I feel like... the game's kind of showing its true colors a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure Borderlands 4 is still a lot of fun, but I have heard that it has some issues outside of the performance. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Dude, out of this chest too. Out of these two chests. What are the odds of that, man? A mantis. I don't even have this. Oh. I'm gonna use this. I don't remember what it does though. Shit, I think it... Wait a minute, is this that weapon that, like, turns enemies into allies? I don't remember, but holy fucking shit, dude. Out of these two chests, like, what are the odds of that? Just when I was feeling really unlucky, too. Oh, whoops. Thought the game crashed for a second. Dude, that is sick. You guys should clip that on YouTube if you can. That's awesome. Maybe share it to the Discord. Oh snap. I don't know why this plays every time. Someone needs to fix this, actually. Clearly an oversight, you know? I remember when TCD and I used to play this, we would, you know, when we would go through this area, I would troll him with this cutscene, or he would troll me with this cutscene. Because, you know, whenever we'd open the door, one of us would open the door, it would trigger for both of us, so... It's like, oh gods, like... This is kind of a fun little thing to troll your friends with. Okay. I need to get the old gang back together. You know, I haven't played any games at TC for a while, actually. Kind of been just doing our own thing. Those of you who have been around on the channel for a while probably know that I used to do a lot. Like I used to stream a lot with him and Oogie and occasionally Sleepmaster. Oh god! I just don't even think like this. The problem is like playing multiplayer in this game with mods is, especially with this mod, probably is impossible. That's part of it too. We'd have to play something else or just play this game in its vanilla state. Because, like, yeah. I don't know how mods would even work. I'm not saving. I'm just gonna quit the game entirely because I know like it's gonna crash soon. So I want to go to the armory. But yeah, King Ruby, that shit, dude. Like me finding that mantis would not have happened had it not been for the ultimate mod. It's one. It's actually the main reason I love this mod is just having like all this custom gear just dropping naturally in the game. It's so cool, and it also makes like vanilla pearls too. Like it makes them drop from any source as well, just with a lower chance. You know, so you could get like a pearl from a fucking skag pile probably. It's just really hard to get. Or like a white chest, you know. The music, this music is from one of my favorite levels in Perfect Dark, the Air Force One crash. Oh, dude, yeah. Isn't that where you get like the briefcase gun? Like on the plane? Are you talking about that one or like the one after the crash? I don't think I've ever finished Perfect Dark. I remember getting to the alien level where you have to escort Elvis the alien. Isn't that this fucking name? And that's where I got. So I remember that being kind of irritating, and I don't know, I never got through that. I need to go back and play it again. That was a long time ago though, so. But yeah, the briefcase gun, dude. That's so sick. I think one of my favorite missions in the game, though, there's a couple I really love. I mean, the first mission's iconic. First couple of missions, but like, yeah, when you're out in the city streets and it's like raining, you know, that shit is pure awesomeness. And there's like that one like robot patrolling or vehicle patrolling around. And then also was it the Carrington Institute or whatever? That's like that little mansion level. Go through that mansion. That one's fun. And you can like, pick off like the snipers and stuff with your own sniper rifle. It's really fun. Like really feels like you're infiltrating the place. I like that level. There's a lot of good levels though. I'm pretty sure as well, like somebody kind of, you know, remastered Perfect Dark, like the original Perfect Dark. Like they brought it over to PC, and it's just like, it reminds me of like the Prime hack, you know, just made it look really good. HD textures, has like controller support and everything, just is already set up. Got those drops in vanilla. What are you talking about? You're not talking about the chess stuff, right? Like that mantis I just got? Because that's not possible in vanilla. Unless you're talking about something else. Okay. Get over to the armory. God, I need to take a quick bathroom break, man. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the stream. I can't tell. I feel like I've just been like all over the place tonight. So I don't even know like if the stream has been fun to watch, to be honest. I don't feel like, just from my own point of view, I'm like, you know, I'm not really sure, but hopefully you guys have been having fun. I feel like fucking so weird today. I might be coming down with like a cold too, I don't know. Woke up today feeling like gunky. My throat was a little raw, you know. A lot of phlegm, you know, in the back of my throat. No, the double pearl and the world drop pearl. Oh. I feel like I remember you coming. Have you come into the stream before and told me about this? I don't know why that sounds very familiar. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you're referencing. That's sick though if you got like a double pearl drop and stuff. All those levels. For personal favorites, the Area 51 levels. Yeah, isn't that where you escort the alien? I think. Those are cool. Again, I need to like go back and. I just remember that, you know, escorting the actual escorting part of that mission was like not very fun. You know, Like, it was hard. I think it was, like, really hard and frustrating. Because you kept fucking dying. I swear to God. But yeah, this was, like, forever ago. I'm sure I could, like, do it now, for sure. I'm sure I could have done it then. I just probably didn't have the patience for it. Hey, I appreciate it, King Ruby. Thanks for coming in, man. It's good to have somebody new watching. Always have fun here, Morgan. Hey, appreciate it, man. It's yeah, I always have a lot of fun having you guys here. You know, it's always a blast getting to talk to you guys. But I do need to. Oh fuck! Whoops! I do need to use the bathroom really quick, like really bad. So I'm gonna go do that real fast, and then we'll continue on with some armory farming, and then maybe some RE5. I'm still thinking about it, but kind of maybe ponder it a little bit over, you know, while I'm on the pot, you know. Anyway, I'll be back, guys. Give or take like 5-10 minutes. Let you guys enjoy some of this Perfect Dark soundtrack. Stay tuned. Alright. I'm back. Turn just a little bit more. There we go. I don't remember where I had the volume before. Oh, that'll do. Okay. Let's get back to it then, shall we? God, I still feel like I have a nut just lodged in the back of my throat right now. When I ate those peanuts earlier. It sounds sexual. It does, it really does. But I can assure you it's not that kind of nut. Okay. Honestly, one of the first games I might stream on my new channel, maybe Perfect Dark. That'd be fun. Also, I ended up deciding to hold off on playing Ninja Gaiden 4 off stream. I did play a little bit off stream. I got through like the first mission, partially into the next mission. But I realized how fun the game would be to stream. Like it would be such a fun stream game. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that on stream at some point. My new channel up yet? Not yet. Still waiting for. I got the logo and everything. I'm just waiting for the other stuff. Like I got like a channel banner coming, a new starting soon, be right back screen for my streams, channels offline screen, you know, stuff like that. I'm still waiting for the other stuff to be done, but it's coming. It is coming probably definitely by the end of the year. It's gonna be a thing, I imagine. And when it is set up, I really am gonna go crazy, man. I'd love to get like an actual schedule set up. I've been talking about this a little bit, you know. Part of why I haven't been streaming a lot lately, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't been streaming as much. And that's part of it, is because I'm kind of holding out a little bit, you know, for when I get this new channel. Oh, dude, you're not gonna film it. You're not gonna miss out. I'm gonna make it very known. Probably, like I said, post a video. I'm gonna post it like everywhere, Twitter, you know. And again, if you're following, go follow me on Twitch, because what I'm doing is I'm just gonna rebrand my Twitch channel, you know, and just to this new channel. I'm not even gonna change anything about over on YouTube yet. It's still just going to be Handsome Jack Boy over there. It's just going to be on Twitch for the kind of the first bit. That's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, really, as long as you're following me on here, yeah, you'll also just be getting more of the, you know, nothing's really going to change, honestly. At least for the first little bit. Although I'll probably like make a second YouTube channel specifically for, you know, specifically for it at some point. So yeah, you don't need to worry about missing out, Morgan. I'll make it very known. And like I said, nothing will probably even change for the first little bit over on YouTube anyway, so. You think you're following me on Switch? Changed my phones a few months ago and kind of forgot my login. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, Cobra. So yeah, you don't even really need to worry about it too much. is really the only thing that's gonna change is like, you know, the name on my Twitch and just a lot of the channel art and stuff. At first, probably for the first little while. So, a headbanger, Phyllis. But I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited for this new channel or whatever it's gonna be. It's kind of just, it's more or less just gonna be like a rebrand, if that's the right word I'm looking for. I mean, Handsome Jack Boy, like on YouTube, will still exist regardless. I'm not changing that. Again, I guess technically it will be a new channel on YouTube, but on Twitch, like, I'm basically just rebranding. Ooh! Yes! Oh my god, a Lacerda. A Lacerda. One of my favorite weapons. Bring him to me. Yes. Oh my god. From a red chest as well. I just realized that. From a red fucking chest. I don't think that's happened. Has that happened before? Have I gotten a pearl from a red chest from this mod? I don't know if I have. Maybe I have. I don't know, but... Oh, the fire rate, though. The fire rate. I know the fire rate in the Lacerda generally isn't that good, but fuck me. I'm used to using this thing on, like, Roland, where at least I can get a little bit of a fire rate boost, but still, man, I will take it. That is so sick. Wow, look at all these legendaries as well. Clip it. Somebody clip that shit. Usurper. Hold on. Looking at the fire rate on that thing. I know, man. That's fucking out of control, man. Holy shit. The first I get one from the 2 lance chests that are at the end of Lockdown Palace, which again is just crazy lucky. Just out of those 2 chests, I just happened to get one. And then I just got this thing from a red chest. My god. I still feel like the pearl drop rates are maybe a bit too high. I know Sleepmaster has said that they're very, very low. So maybe I'm just being lucky. I don't know. I have no idea. It's insane. I hope I'm just being lucky. I really do. Just can't help but have that, like, you know, thought in the back of my mind. It's like, am I just being lucky, or the drop rates, you know, not as low as they should be. I'm just going off the fact I'm just going off of that I'm just lucky right now. You know. Not gonna think about it too much. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You think I'm just lucky? Again, I hope that's the case. I really do. Ooh, wait a minute. I feel like I already have one of these. Surprisingly. Let me check. Whoops. No, weapon type. Here we go. What was it called? The Vanguard? Vanguard. This one's actually better though. So yeah, sure. Cool. Bit of an upgrade, I think. Which one? Where is it? I don't know. I don't even know which one I just picked up. I'll just get rid of this one. I mean, this one has plus 400% shock melee damage, so yeah, we're gonna keep that one. I think that was what I already had, though. I don't know. Maybe not. Still, that's cool. Oh, I thought that was a pearlescent artifact for a second. I don't know why. Just out of the corner of my eye. Game be playing tricks on me, man. Sleep Master taking over the mods? Or is he the one doing updates? Well, he's always been... Like, as far as Ultimate Loot mod, like, this is his mod. He's just currently... He's just taking a break from it. From modding this game. I think he's kind of burnt out a little bit, but... Ooh, Kovrov. Hence why there hasn't been, like, a lot of updates and stuff lately. There's been a couple minor things, but nothing crazy, you know. He just needed a break, which is understandable. He was, like, putting in... He was fucking putting in a lot of work, dude, with this. I was, like, kind of surprised. I was like, damn, dude. This was not slowing down. Gotta hand it to him, though. He did a lot in such a short amount of time. I still can't tell you guys, though, when this mod's gonna come out. I don't know what else he has planned for it. I know in the past I've, like, said, like, oh, it's probably gonna come out soon. Which I regret saying that, because I really don't know. Because he might have a lot more, you know, for this mod that he wants to do, but I feel like they're, you know, as far as, like, the initial goal, like, I think he has achieved that, for the most part. Which was, you know, merging these mods together and, again, making, like, the custom gear from said mods be able to drop anywhere. I think that was, like, the original goal. But I know it has kind of expanded a little bit, you know. He's added on to it, so... Again, who knows what else he has in store. Is Dutch Bro? I like how you call him Dutch Bro. The Camping Dutchman? TCD? Is he still working on the armory mods? I wish. Yeah, the Arsenal, he's... Unfortunately, he's kind of moved on from the Arsenal. I don't think we've gotten an Arsenal update in absolutely forever. But if he does come back to it, it's probably going to be, you know, to fix what I was talking about earlier in the stream, and that's just like the Bloodless being compatible with this mod and stuff. Because as of right now, it's kind of breaks the mod. Same with the dialogue files and stuff, specifically. But yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna get more weapons and stuff, which would be awesome if he made like a comeback. But he is kind of like a full-fledged game developer now, you know. So I'm sure that takes up a lot of his time. Also, I do feel like the Arsenal just kind of feels complete at this point, you know. It feels done, you know. As much as I'd love to, like, have more content from it, you know, like, I mean, we have a lot here. So, look at all these legendaries, man. Dutch Bro. I just love how you call him that, Dutch Bro. That's what I want to start calling TCD from now on. Okay, let's do another run. Run through. We may as well increase my movement speed, actually. That would help, huh? Well, I do need to equip this for a minute, for a second, though. First. I mean, I could use the Obliterator to blow myself up, but let's try it. Come on, proc. Don't be dumb. Like you were earlier. Just there it is. Whoa! It fucking launches me up too. Nothing is as fun as fighting your friends in a PvP battle with obliterators and hardasses only. It's so fun, just launching each other out of the map. It's so much fun. I want to start. I want to get into making custom weapons, but I don't know where to start. See, that's why another reason that you should join the Discord. I don't know if you have yet, but because like TCD, a bunch of people in there who have like experience with UDK and making weapons, making maps, and all that stuff could help you out. They could help you get started. I remember I've tried to make custom maps for this game, or custom weapons, sorry, in UDK. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but yeah, I did briefly kind of try it. I don't think anything really came from it. Why did I unequip that? What am I doing, man? What am I fucking doing? I tell you guys, I am out of it. I'm not making this shit up. That's why I had doubts about the stream. I was just like, like, should I have streamed today? Was that a good idea? Oh my god, Nox. Also, the first thing, like, in order to make custom stuff, you're going to want to have a retail copy of Borderlands 1. And not go through the Steam version, because UDK on the Steam version is kind of broken. Tends to crash a lot, just has a lot more issues. That's probably the first thing that actually bring up. Does anybody here know, like, has anybody here been keeping up with, like, the Borderlands 2 modding scene? Because I'm sure that game has a lot more mods than because I haven't kept up with it for a while. I think the last mod that I really tried was Roguelands, and even then, like, before that it was, like, God, what was it? Was it the Reborn mods? That was, like, forever ago. But I'm sure there's like a lot of cool stuff these days that people have made. I'd love to kind of check that out. It's just kind of overwhelming to think about. It's like, man, there's, you know what I mean? Like, where do I start? I wonder what like the most popular mods are.
You want me to share?
You want me to share? And also, does anybody know if there's a mod for Borderlands 3 that like lowers drop rates for legendaries and stuff? Does anybody know? Because that would actually be a big incentive for me to get back into Borderlands 3. That was one of my biggest gripes about the game, is the drop rates. I really don't need the movement speed boost. It's like kind of unnecessary in this place. Jellyfish. Even if like some of these weapons and items are kind of irrelevant for me, it's still just fun to see what I get. That's why I love farming the armory. Just fun to see what the hell I get. And you never know, I might find something like that, Lacerda I found earlier. Or even the Mantis. It's crazy that those also just happen to be ones I just did not have on this character. what I would give to find a Iridium per lesson. Still haven't found one legitimately. Orion. Dude, the Perfect Dark soundtrack is so good, man. This really just makes me want to play this game so bad. Oh. I think it would make for a pretty fun stream game, honestly. Pretty sure this track is from the credits. That makes sense. I'm sure, are we actually getting near the end of this soundtrack? We're actually not. There's still like an hour left, I think. Still a decent chunk left. Whoops. On OBS, we need to pull that back up. There we go. Let's see, where was I going? Going right. Hey, BLA Ball, how you doing, man? Hold on, why did I go left? I'm confused. Maybe I did by accident. Find anything good? I have. Found a couple pearls this stream. One of them was from one of the lance chests in Lockdown Palace, and then I just got one like a couple armory runs ago, just from like a red chest. But yeah, the one from the armory I got was this right here, the Lacerda, and then from Lockdown Palace I got the Mantis. Good night, Miss Doc. For some reason I thought that was the, like, in the game. I was like, what the hell? Does the Obliterator have like custom sound lines? Like, voice lines or something attached to it? No, that was just the soundtrack. Good night, Miss Dog. Has Sleep posted... Blue Knight, hey! Has Sleep posted any more updates on this yet? Yeah, not yet. Well, he has... Not too long. I think like a couple streams back, or was it last stream? He posted like a very small little update. Nothing crazy. He's been taking a break from working on this mod, I think. You remember all that needed to be done was mission rewards. Oh, really? Is that all he actually had plans? I was just talking about like I don't have no idea what he's still wanting to do with this mod, but I forgot about the mission rewards. Yeah, look at this, dude. Wow. Damn. Okay. Ooh. That Raven's got like peak fire rate. When I get something cool, I mess with it in military. I can make it perfect parts or making a shredder. A shredder. A shredder. Like how does that work? A shredder? You mean like a bone shredder? Like a what's the hybrid for the shredder? Sorry. This isn't like a hybrid with the savior or something. I don't remember. Or are you just like saying just like mixing and matching random part combinations and see if it'll work? See, one thing that's cool about the Ultimate Loot mod is that it includes Vault Hunter challenges, which I don't actually have on at the moment. But it lets you find all sorts of different parts that you would normally not find on weapons. And even like, for example, it kind of brings the gearbox weapons more into the game, you know, like rather than them just being, you know, found in just like a couple different places, you know, like they're actually just in a general loot pool. And you can also find, like, I don't know, let's say like a Jacobs SMG, you know, stuff like that. Because the parts are very, yeah, it's just, it's not really, you know, it's a lot more open, I guess, you know, with the combinations and stuff. Vader or Executioner. Pyrex made a mod in Borderlands 3 where you don't get world drops as much. Ooh. Can somebody send that to me on Discord? Because, or yeah, on Discord. I'm definitely interested in that. That might, again, that might really kind of get me into Borderlands 3 again, because that is, like I said, one of the things. Oh my god, I thought that was, I mean, that's still sick, but I thought that was a Reaper at first. Still though, it's cool. Yeah, it would definitely get me into the game again, because it's just, that's one thing that really bothers me about Borderlands 3 is the fact that, like, the world drops are so insanely common with, like, when it comes to the legendaries. Yeah, you tend to find, like, badass enemies will drop legendaries just like, you know, almost every time you kill them. They usually drop, like, not even just one, like multiple fucking legendaries, I swear to god. Ah! I was too busy looking at the chat. Double shredder shotgun? No, I changed the title to Shredder. It adds a multiplier. Oh. Interesting. Dude, look at all these legendaries I'm finding now. Holy hell. It's crazy. Oh, I recognize this track. This track is from the little, like, was it the firing range in Perfect Dark? Oh god, the firing range, man. That shit gets hard. I do recognize this song. See, I don't remember that. Shredder Bessie? Really? Wow. Oh, it was like a common hacked gear item. Okay, so one of those kind of thing. Like, that's one of those, kind of like one of the stock weapons, right? Ah, whoops. So, King Reboot, it sounds like you're more into, like, that, those kind of modded weapons, right? From what I can gather.
We have here.
I really need to be picking up some of these purples, man.
Just take a gander here.
know Sleep is probably, if he's watching this, he's probably pissed that I'm not, you know,
So many to choose.
picking up more of these weapons and items. And part of that is because I don't even know what I already have on this character. I need to go through the inventory of this character. That's why I'm not picking up a lot of these like purples and stuff, because I might already have those. I don't know. I need to sort my inventory. Doom 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 doom. You know, let's go hit up the Tartarus Station. Tartarus Station loot room. Let's go hit that up. For a second, and then honestly, at this point, I think I'll just stick with Borderlands. We're an hour and 37 minutes into this, so I may just stick it out. Because I was gonna do some RE5 mercs, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna at this point. I'm also starting to feel tired. Oh my god! And then of course, general protection fault. That's okay. I knew that was probably gonna happen. So another problem with this mod is the crashes. And I don't really think it's this mod's fault specifically. I think it's the editable base mass being unstable as hell. That's what it is. God, I remember like when I was playing Borderlands 2 for the first time, and I kind of got, you know, towards the end game. I remember somebody was trying to give me like some modded weapon. I think it was, or was it just, maybe it was not. They weren't modded. I don't know, but I remember hearing about like the black rarity things. I think it was black rarity, which were basically just, you know, just like the stock weapons of this game, but for Borderlands 2. But I think there was a... I remember joining some guy, or he might have been a subscriber, I can't remember, but they fucking dropped like... I swear to God, they dropped like every legendary in the game for me. And at the time, I was just like I didn't really want them, but I, you know, was like, sure, thank you, you know. Let's see. It's Tartarus Station. Tartar Sauce Station. I can see how it could be fun to maybe mess around with those, but I don't know. Maybe just for shits and giggles, just being able to one-shot everything or whatever, you know, but like... It also just kind of doesn't... It sounds like it gets boring very quickly, you know? Being that overpowered. I know some people also mistake, like, the mods that I'm using for those kind of mods, which is sometimes a little frustrating, because there's a pretty big difference, you know, between stock weapons and like the arsenal, for example. Warden. The reason I'm farming Tartarus Station loot room right now over the armory is just because I wanted to keep farming, but I didn't really want, you know, feel like doing like another lengthy armory run. You know, this is just shorter. It also still allows me to get pearls, so... Oh my god, like, what is the legendary fucking drop rates right now? Look at this. Fucking legendaries everywhere. Legendaries everywhere, haha. I think that was something that I said in like an old video of mine. I think it was the Cromrax farming video. How to farm Cromrax. Legendaries everywhere, haha. God, my old videos are so cringe, man. And I hate to use that word, but man, they really are. Okay. Let's do another run. Is the FOV on low? Yeah, the FOV is default. It's just left on default. I'm a psychopath like that. Although, I just started playing... And normally I leave the game's FOV in default, but I just started playing Alien Isolation, and I actually had to increase the FOV, because I was getting really motion sick. The game's camera just felt too... I mean, for one, the game felt too smooth, because it was like running at 160 frames flawlessly, which is nice, but at the same time is a little bit disorienting, especially when the camera feels like it's zoomed in a lot, so... Yeah, I actually had to zoom it out. Which I don't like normally, because I feel like when you increase the FOV in games, sometimes you get like this fucking fisheye vision. Like, you know, it feels a little distorted, the image. It's hard to explain, but... I was like, you know, I wasn't having it, though. I was like, I just started playing Alien Isolation, and, I, like, immediately started getting sick. And I was like, no, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna do anything that I possibly can, even if that means increasing the FOV, which I normally wouldn't do. And that actually helps, so maybe I should just be less stubborn about the FOV settings. But for this game, it's fine. This game, I don't get any problems. I don't know, it's just the way the camera is set up in Isolation. It just feels weird to me. It feels very zoomed in. You still watch... Really? You still watch those old guides? I still get comments on those guides occasionally. It's kind of funny when I get a comment, though, that's like, you know, kind of like a hate comment on one of those really old videos. I'm trying to think of an example. But it's like they act like those are kind of like that's what my content still consists of and is like, you know? They go to those old videos and like think the rest of my channel is like that when it's really not. Like a lot of the things that they're saying, you know, in the hate comment is like things that I basically address later on and fix about my video content, you know, because yeah, clearly, you know, there's going to be some mistakes that were made in those older videos. Especially since I was a kid, basically, you know, making those videos, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing either. Warp Driver. Do I have that on this character? Let me check. I mean, for example, one thing though that does make sense though that sometimes I get flack for is in those older guides, people will be like, where do you get the thing? Where do you get these weapons? You know, where do you find it? And to be fair, I don't really ever say where to find it, which I don't know. I guess for some reason, I think I do explicitly mention that in like the first guide, but then after that, I kind of just assumed that everybody just knew, which was a mistake. You know, not everybody's just gonna watch that first one and then just automatically even know, because you know a lot of people are coming to this game from like Borderlands 2, where you know you have dedicated drops. So I think a lot of people were assuming this game was like that when it's not. So that was kind of a mistake that was made in those older videos. I'd like to think that in the remastered guides that I made, I fixed that to an extent. Hopefully I addressed that issue. I don't know. See, like I have two of the same fucking things here, but I'll take the corrosive resistance, honestly, over that. I feel like corrosive damage in this game, and just these games in general, can be really obnoxious. Oh, I was looking at the... Let's see if I have that. The warp driver. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yeah. I think not. I'm trying to think. Let me look back at... Let me see if I can find some hate comments real quick. Drag this over here. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll just drag this over. No, I'll drag this over here. Sorry. Let's see. God. I swear I just got one recently. I do get a lot of good comments though. Like somebody was like, "Oh, still happened all these years later, brother," you know? Stuff like that. Also, I know I'm bad at responding to people, especially on those older videos. I do apologize about that. Wow, actually I haven't gotten anything recently. How do I even see like all of my notifications? You can only scroll down so far. Excuse me. YouTube Studio, maybe? Is that like a, yeah, community tab, I think? Comments. Here we go. Epic intro. I think that was like when I had the Skrillex intro. What is Oppenheimer doing playing Borderlands 1? Or Oppenheimer. That's pretty funny. Because everybody thinks I look like Killing Murphy. This was a huge help. Thanks for the video. Where do you find the Hellfire? God, where's something really nasty? Come on. Why the hell did you have us go back to lockdown when you could say they too? I don't even know what the fuck. What is that from? Oh, the sneaky little buggers achievement. Oh, somebody was mad that like I went out of order or something apparently to them. Which is kind of weird. It's like you don't really have to specifically follow my order of, you know, doing things in the video. Like you can go in any order you want. You know what I mean? To get the achievement. I'm just showing you where each of the loot midgets are, you know? So you could just take with that what you will. Oh yeah. This isn't a real DLC, it's a community-made mod on my abandoned Badlands how to get behind the bank video. Which I actually watched the video because I thought like maybe I didn't clarify that, but at the very beginning of the video I say it's a fucking custom DLC. Alright, one more. Let's try to find one that's actually really mean if I can. Not working, dislike. Gods. Of course, when I want to find one, it's like hard. Huge waste of time. Just rerun Nox in 5 to 6 minutes. That's how to farm Nox's armory without saving and quitting. I mean, yeah, it can definitely be a bit, like, you know, take a second, but if you get good at it, that method, then it's probably not too bad. I don't even know if I was saying it was, like, supposed to be faster. Honestly, I just wanted to cover it because I thought it was cool. Oh, you're good, Morgan. Sorry if I don't know if this is annoying me looking through these, to be honest. I wish I could, like, have this pulled up for you guys to look at with me, but I think I have I don't know. How do I swear I actually have a way to do that. Hold on. Do this? Ah! Whoa! Shit. I hope there's nothing crazy being shown right now. I hope not. Now you guys are seeing it, right? Seeing all the comments here. That weapon's trash. The butcher? Come on. No. Hey, King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds comment spotted. It was 10 months ago. The legend you are. Like talking like Yoda or something. Legend you are. Need to pull the chat up. Now you guys are seeing the chat. Isn't necessarily ideal. I'll just drag these over here. Okay. You should click on your stream on YouTube and watch the sound start looping. Oh shit, is it? Was it the music looping? Was the music looping? Shit. It's not looping anymore, is it? I am so sorry about that. How do I, like, turn down the volume of this specific thing? Oh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I hope it's not looping the fucking, like, the music's, like, looping over and over, because I thought that's what you guys were talking about. You want it to loop? So is it okay to play the music? Is, like, we good? I was worried for a second there. Nah, bro, you're good. No, you're good. Yeah, sorry, I misinterpreted your comment, Blue Knight. That's kind of what happened. Not your fault. Let's see. Ugly intro. I feel like I'm missing a lot of... I'm probably just not even seeing the fucking comments, honestly. I am just skimming through here. Can I, like, sort by pissed off people. Like, can I sort by negative comments? No, that would be funny though. One year ago. Why not show how to grind? See, that's, yeah. A lot of comments about my intro. Yeah, I honestly probably hid some of the more nasty ones as well. I'm kind of thinking I might have actually intentionally hid some of those, so that's probably why you're not seeing some of them. Your intro makes me feel like I'm back in 2012. That's because... Well, that's actually more of a... That's a newer video. But I guess my newer intro maybe gives that feeling. Not me pulling it out of the rock as soon as he's saying something about pulling it out once per character's not playthrough. For the Excalibastards. Done watch. Some people just leave some interesting comments. There's a lot of awesome comments in here, though. I'm mainly just looking for the weird ones, the negative ones. The bullet spread and accuracy hasn't convinced me to go get the gun. The chopper, I guess. Okay, then. Worst game I've ever played. Wow. For pre-sequel, huh? Let's see, what are you guys saying here? As a Borderlands fan, I can confirm I'm not the brightest. Maybe, hold on. I always like the intro when you see my comment from a few days ago. Oh, well, I could scroll up. I know I wasn't showing off like the more recent comments. It was when I finally switched over to this. So you guys can see it. I was already like scrolled down quite a bit, but I could go up in a second. What a handsome name! It says Hyperion Jack, or Handsome Jack Hyperion. Hyperion Jack, handsome. I missed the stream! Fuck! Says King of Diamonds. Come on, where's some nasty stuff? I might even be like just scrolling past them. I feel like I'm really trying to look for them though. I missed the stream by King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds gets really upset when he misses the stream. Kind of metal you're keeping this going after all these years, man. Mad respect. What if I just go... And I was really hoping for some entertaining comments. Come on. Borderlands, finally! Finally, he's playing something that's Borderlands. I think that was around, like, I must have been streaming something that was not Borderlands or something. Big like, my dear friend, that's like a bot or something. Was this video a joke? The question is how to find playthrough 2 after you unlock it. This is on my playthrough 2 and 2.5 guide to, like, what are they, how did I unlock them. Like, they must be trolling, they must be trolling. Yeah, they give her a left to comment. Risiko Hey is so dumb. I agree. Yeah. It's like, come on, like, worst game you've ever played, even if you don't like it, like, that's just, really, there's a lot of really bad video games, okay? Alright, I'm having too much fun looking at these. I know. I don't know if this is something that's entertaining for you guys, but I'm getting a little carried away here. I'm just trying to find one more that stands out to me. Jolt style. Yeah, honestly I think I've just gotten rid of a lot of those more nastier comments. Because trust me, I've gotten some pretty nasty ones. Come on. Too many positive comments. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Obviously, I'm just joking around. I'd rather have the positive comments for sure. That's not what I'm looking for right now. Oh well. Okay. We'll scroll back up to the top. That was still fun though. Let's see. Oh, right here, King Ruby X. There you go. You're actually the latest comment. Very top. You can see I don't get very many comments. 7 days ago. Alright, enough of that. That was fun while it lasted. I was hoping for a little bit more negativity. It's just funny. Funny to say that. Like the only time that I want to see negative shit towards me right now. Okay. How do I disable? There we go. Anyway, that was fun. Let me drag this stuff back over here. God, how long have I been going for? 2 hours, 5 minutes. I'm just having too much fun. I probably need to wrap it up soon. Just 1 second, just trying to merge these. Put the chat back over here on the other screen. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying here. box. I'm just to see it. Reload it? Oh god. Well, I'll reload it. Hold on. Oh boy. Woo! From stream. It says King Ruby X. Haven't caught too many of your streams. Have you ever done a stream going through that giant map pack collection? Or is most of the pack stuff you played in the past? Giant map pack collection. Are you talking about the one that's on Steam that person compiled? Like the Borderlands... What is it even called? I have it on my PC. Let me see here. Let's see. Borderlands custom DLCs. The custom created content collection, is that what you're referring to? I have a lot of custom maps that, some of which I don't even know if are even available to download anymore, to be honest. But yeah, I'd love to go through, you know, play some of these maps again. I'm sure there's some I haven't, definitely, I know there's some I haven't checked out, so. We have good times here. We do. I'm glad you guys are having fun hanging out with me during this. It's kind of a fun little experiment to look through some of those old comments and stuff. But... And like I said, I really do appreciate all the good comments and stuff, you know. Hell, I don't mind some criticism from time to time either. But there are just some comments that are just funny, man. Hey, I'm glad, Morgan. I'm glad you feel welcome. That is the kind of environment that I like to try to have here for you guys, you know, just a very welcoming, chill place, you know. Like, I want it to feel like we're all hanging out together, you know? Trying to go through a lot of maps remind me of old World at War Zombies customs. Yeah, I know there's like some really unfinished ones in there that are pretty interesting. Wait a minute, Blue Knight, weren't you actually talking... Was that you that were... Because I know there was some discussion on the Discord about some of those older custom maps. Were you actually a part of that? Or am I mixing you up with somebody else? I swear to God. Somebody was talking about older custom maps. And like posting pictures of them. And like... some of the more unfinished ones. Like not that long ago on the Discord, I swear. I don't know if it was you, it might have been somebody else. Sorry if I'm mixing you up with somebody else. Oh, dude, don't worry. Yeah, dude, Morgan, you are totally good, man. Sometimes I worry I talk too much. Honestly, I've been thinking that lately. I'm like, man, maybe I talk too much on my fucking stream. You know, maybe I need to shut my mouth and just, you know, because I watch a lot of streams where the person doesn't talk nearly as much as like I do. So I'm thinking like, maybe I should just, you know, shut up once in a while. And I know I'm probably being just too critical, but as I tend to be. But yeah, you guys don't... I love it when you guys post in the chat. I love to see an active chat. Ooh, this is a good track. What is this one from? This is like Perfect Dark Zero, the main menu. Never really realized that. I wonder what this... Perfect Dark Zero. Hold on. Wasn't it the main menu? Like, I think it was like in the multiplayer theme in Perfect Dark Zero. It's like a spin on this track. I didn't know this was originally in the first game. Wow. Right. Is there timestamps here? Combat arena. There's not even a timestamp for it though. Come on. Yeah, see? Like a remix of that. Interesting. Man, Perfect Dark Zero gets too much hate, dude. I love Perfect Dark Zero. Yeah, it has problems, and the game feels like you're... You know... Like, the motion blur is so, like, intense, and, like, I guess, what would it be, like, the anti-aliasing or something? Something just makes it so the game feels like... Like, whenever you turn the camera, it's like... so painstakingly, like, terrible just looking around in the game and stuff, and, like... You know what I mean? Like, it's so... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you're... doused in fucking molasses or something. Like you're just... That's a good way to put it, but yeah, it's so sluggish feeling. Like it has like such a sluggish feeling to like the movement and stuff. That's like one of my only things that I hate about this game, honestly. That just that never aged well, even for the time. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, I better get going. I feel like my brain is just it needs to tap out for the night. It's not functioning very well. But yeah. I got the old canceled GoldenEye remake recently. Oh, that's sick, dude. I wish they would have actually came out with that. There are ways to, yeah, there's ways to play it. I'd love to check that out one of these days. It's kind of a shame though when they brought back GoldenEye, you know, for like the Xbox and the Switch and all that. Like it's a really bad port of it, you know. I don't even think it runs at 60 frames or anything. It's really bad. It's not good. It's not good. But anyway, yeah, I better head off here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun today. Doing some Borderlands and just messing around towards the end here. Trying to find negative comments to read and all that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I want to thank you guys for coming in. As far as like my next stream, I'll probably stream again next weekend. Again, I'm not streaming as much right now. Probably just sticking with the whole one stream every week type thing. And then that's kind of intentional because I've got my new channel that I'm working on creating, which should be hopefully done by the end of the year, because I'm waiting on like certain aspects. I've got this artist, I paid this artist to make some art for me, so I'm kind of waiting on that, but that should be up at the end of the year. So I'm just kind of taking it easy right now, because when the time comes when I start that new channel, I'm really gonna want to, that's going to be a good incentive for me to just get like a schedule going and pushing out a lot more streams for you guys. So anyway, regardless, I digress. I hope you guys have a good rest of your nights, have a good weekend and everything, and I will see you guys hopefully on the next the next stream. You all take care and peace out. Catch you guys later.